In this life, each of us harbors dreams, noble aspirations. But the journey of turning dreams into reality is never a straight path paved with roses. It demands perseverance, self-belief, and sometimes the courage to ignore the negative voices around us. The story I'm about to tell will take us to a small world, home to a spider named Spinner. A spider with sparkling eyes and 8 nimble legs, who always longed to weave a beautiful, sturdy web, not just for catching prey, but also to adorn the garden. One early morning, as dewdrops still clung to the leaves, Spinner eagerly set to work. He found an ideal spot on a tree, between 2 lush green branches, where it seemed peaceful and had enough space to weave his masterpiece. He began to spin the first strand of silk, carefully and meticulously. Suddenly, a dark shadow darted past. It was Whiskers, the garden's lazy cat, yawning widely. "Hey, Spinner," Whiskers said lazily. "Are you planning to weave your web there? It's no use. It's very windy there. Your silk will break right away. Besides, birds often perch on this branch. They'll ruin everything." Hearing this, Spinner was startled. He looked around and saw that there was indeed a slight breeze rustling the leaves. Whisker's words seemed reasonable. So, the poor spider sighed, abandoned his chosen spot, and quietly reeled in the silk he had already spun. Undeterred, Spinner looked for another spot. This time, he chose a rose bush, which seemed more secluded. He started his work again, carefully pulling each delicate strand of silk. As he was engrossed in his work, a clear, melodious chirp rang out. It was Pip, perched on a high branch, looking down. "Oh, Spinner," Pip chirped. "Are you planning to make your web in that rose bush? That won't do. Rose bushes have so many sharp thorns. You'll get caught in them. Moreover, there are many small insects there, but not the larger prey you need." Spinner stopped his work again. He looked at the sharp thorns of the rose bush, then thought about the larger prey Pip had mentioned. Pip's words weren't unreasonable. He felt confused once more, and again abandoned his unfinished work. The sun was high, but Spinner still hadn't accomplished anything. He felt a bit tired, but was determined to try one last time. He found an old wall corner, which seemed sturdy and less likely to be disturbed. This time, he put all his hope into this spot, diligently beginning to spin his web. After a while, a raspy voice spoke up from behind him. It was Scuttles, crawling sluggishly. "Hey, Spinner," Scuttles said. "What are you doing in this dirty corner of the wall? It's damp and dusty here. Who would even come to this place? Your web will quickly get dirty and won't catch any prey." Scuttles' words were like a bucket of cold water, splashed on Spinner's remaining enthusiasm. He looked around. Indeed, the wall corner did seem a bit old and damp. His confidence completely vanished. A day had passed, and Spinner still hadn't woven a single complete web. Spinner sat huddled, feeling utterly disheartened and disappointed. He wondered, why was he so incompetent? Why couldn't he complete a simple task like weaving a web? Just then, a tiny ant, Busy, was hurrying past, carrying a crumb of bread. Seeing Spinner sitting dejectedly, Busy stopped. "Hey, Spinner, why are you sitting here and not working?" Busy asked. "Oh, Busy," Spinner sighed. "I've been trying all day, but I haven't accomplished anything. Every time I start, Whiskers, Pip, and even Scuttles say things that make me give up." Busy listened, then gently said, "Spinner, I see your mistake. You always blindly believe what others say, and you always stop your work halfway. You don't believe in yourself. You're not steadfast in your choices. Busy's words struck Spinner's mind like a bolt of lightning. He suddenly realized how greatly he had erred. All day long, he had allowed negative words from others to shake his resolve, causing him to give up time and again without ever verifying or thinking things through himself. Spinner stood up, looked towards the setting sun, his heart filled with new determination. He understood that it wasn't that he was incompetent, but that he had lacked perseverance and self-belief. From that day forward, Spinner no longer let negative words discourage him. He learned to listen to himself, to trust in his own abilities. When starting something, he would evaluate it himself, make his own decisions, and work diligently until the very end. And then, not long after, that small garden had a beautiful, sturdy web, sparkling under the morning sun, a testament to Spinner's perseverance and unwavering self-belief. Spinner's story reminds us of a valuable lesson. When you embark on a journey, don't let voices of doubt, negative discouragement, make you falter. Trust in yourself, in your abilities, work diligently, and make your own decisions to achieve success. Because on the path to your dreams, only you can see it through to the end. If Spinner the Spider's story touched your heart, please take a second to support the channel. You can like the video, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a little more faith in themselves. Every interaction from you is like a tiny silk thread, giving me more strength to weave many more meaningful stories, reminding us not to give up just because of negative voices around us. Thank you for staying until the end of the video. I hope your journey toward your dreams will be as steadfast and beautiful as Spinner's web.